welcome back. Once again, adventurers, to Let's Play Blackwell Unbound. In the last episode, Lauren and Joey took a cabs... almost mispronounced taxi cab there. Anyway, they took a yellow taxi cab all the way to Jambalaya Records in order to find out about the three-piece band over at Johnny Ivory's, of which the now deceased saxophone player was a member. Turns out that Dwayne was their records manager, since he is also the manager and proprietor of Jambalaya Records. And he managed their band, which he called the C Sharps. I'm so glad that Twitter or any social media did not exist in the 1970s, because I doubt very much that the C hashtags would actually be quite so catchy in those days. Anyway, of course, C Sharps referring to the fact that of their sort of musical symbology. If you are like me and you actually know a little bit about music, you have C natural, C sharp, and C flat, or any type of note that's sharp or flat. But anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. The not so good news, however, is the fact that while Dwayne is somewhat familiar with the band as a musical group, he's not familiar with the individuals of said group, which is pretty much going to have us go all the way back to Johnny Ivory's to see if C knows something about all this. So here we are again over at Johnny Ivory's, and going to have to play this one a little bit by ear. Also take it fairly slowly.
Hey, C.
Hello there.
Don't want to get into the C sharps just yet. I want to talk about the fact that
About that sax player.
Yeah.
He's in that photo behind you.
Is he now?
Yeah. Do you know him?
That picture is old, sister.
It's not that old.
Old enough. Before my time is all. Don't know who that is. Sorry.
yeah, you actually said that before. And of course, we still don't have the identity of that saxophone player. And we also don't know your true name either.
See you around.
Anytime, sister.
But I think I have a means by which to figure that out. We switch over to Joey, because Lauren's shoulder isn't the only shoulder that Joey can hover over. Let's have a look at that piano as Lauren lights up yet another cigarette.
Just some sheet music. Nothing special.
Let's have a closer look at that, shall we?
What do we have here? He's written something at the top of the sheet. Property of Cecil Sharp. Aw, how sweet. Maybe his mommy signed it for him.
Sarcasm aside, that is actually an interesting clue there. In fact, let's have you wait over at the bar instead of, well, standing in the doorway. Wait for Lauren to finish her cigarette there, but did get a note. Cecil Sharp. Right now she's done.
Hey, C.
Hello there.
Lauren can talk to him. And mentioned the fact that we know that his first name is now Cecil.
Is your name Cecil Sharp?
Now, who went and told you that?
Oh, you could say a little bird told me.
Tweet, tweet.
Well, you won't go tell nobody, will you?
Lips are sealed.
Yeah, that is a promise that Lauren can make for the moment.
See you around.
Anytime, sister.
Well, that is to say that that's one promise that she is pretty much going to keep. Now, one thing to note about investigation in the Blackwell series is the fact that certain notes have to be tied in together in order for them to glean a little bit more context. This was something that was kind of said to be rather clunky in Blackwell Legacy. And of course I chalk it up to the fact that Rosangela Blackwell has a bit of a convoluted way of looking at things when it comes to investigation. Lauren, however, is a bit more on the ball when it comes to connecting the dots. We have Cecil Sharp, and we have a band known as the C Sharps.
Cecil Sharp, the C Sharps.
Cute, real cute.
Don't know about you, but I wonder if I think that talking in front of Cecil there was probably not a good idea. Actually, I wonder if we should have actually talked about the C Sharps before making that logical deduction there.
Hey, C.
Hello there.
Oh well, never mind. Going to have to put our foot in it, as it were.
Were you ever in a band called the C Sharps?
What makes you think that?
Just the names, C Sharp, Cecil Sharp. It's a pretty strong coincidence, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I guess.
So what's your answer?
No.
About that sax player.
Yeah.
Are you sure you don't recognize him?
Positive.
He's still playing his cards close to his chest.
See you around.
Anytime, sister.
But that little expletive there, of course, gave himself away there. But we don't quite have the nail in the coffin to confront him. Which brings us back to Jambalaya Records, because we now have some more information.
Hi again.
Hi yourself. Again.
Let us talk about the C Sharps.
Was Cecil Sharp in the band the C Sharps?
Cecil Sharp. C Sharps. Yes! I knew I heard the name from somewhere.
So do you remember him now?
Oh yeah, he was the band leader. A genius on the piano.
Well, we have one thread thoroughly connected. The mysterious piano player in that photograph was in fact Cecil Sharp. Of course, that's not whose identity we actually really need to know.
Are you sure you don't know?
Yeah, quiet fella.
Are you sure you
Skipped
don't know
ahead
the sax
there.
player's
Sorry
name?
about
Yeah, sorry. I don't think I ever spoke to him. Quiet fella. Born to play the sax. That's all I know.
Well, we're going to have to confront Cecil about
Thanks for the help. I might be back later.
No problem.
Dwayne's revelations. And something tells me that by doing so, we are going to get on Cecil's bad side. Which is going to be a bit of a shame because, in all honesty, Lauren actually rather likes Cecil. But it has to be done.
Hey, C.
Hello there.
So you're still referring to him as Cecil. Oh, C, sorry.
I want to talk to you about the C-sharps.
I said,
I know what you said, and I know that you're lying. So shut the hell up and listen. I spoke to your old manager. He confirmed who you are.
you spoke to Dwayne?
Yes, I did.
That. Fine. You got me. Yes, I used to run a band called the C Sharps. It was a rotten time in my life, and I'd just as soon forget it. Why are you stirring up these old ashes, huh?
I have my reasons.
Yeah, sure you do.
Well, looks like the calm, suave mask has now been thoroughly cracked. Let's keep piling on the pressure.
About that sax player.
Yeah.
He's in that photo behind you. So I know he's with the C-sharps and that you know him.
What is this? You from that damn magazine?
Magazine?
The New Yorker. You a reporter?
No. So who is he?
You just don't quit, do you? You want to know so badly? His name is Isaac Brown.
Isaac Brown?
Yes. You happy now?
Ecstatic.
Great.
Well, lo and behold, we finally have the name of Phantom sax player, Isaac Brown. We also learned something else. The New Yorker, which memory serves as a very prominent media outlet in New York.
Who was the reporter?
I don't know. Mitchell something? Slow talker. Drove me crazy.
You think he killed Isaac?
I just played the piano. I don't think anything. Especially not the past. Whoever did Isaac, the son of a bitch had it coming. So please, just get out of here.
Well, we actually didn't actually determine whether or not Isaac was murdered, but for some reason Cecil seems to think that Isaac was killed.
What can you tell me about Isaac Brown?
Him? He's a bum, a drunk, a nobody, a lowlife. He's also dead.
And how did he die?
Someone strangled him to death with his bare hands. Isaac must have squealed like a pig.
You don't seem very upset by this.
No, but last time someone asked about Isaac, it was some reporter from The New Yorker. He came along, asked his questions, then bam, Isaac's dead.
Really?
Yeah, so forgive me if I don't take kindly to pushy questions.
Well, it seems that Cecil doesn't take kindly to pushy investigators as much as pushy reporters. I doubt that that Cecil even cares about the distinction one way or the other. But, well, at least we know now why Cecil thinks that Isaac was murdered.
See you later.
Yeah.
Cecil?
What?
Yeah, there goes the smooth talking.
See you later.
Yeah.
See, never going to have that ever again, unfortunately. But,
No. I'll talk to him when we're alone.
no, we don't want to talk to Joey, we want to leave. Before we start digging through the phone book for the New Yorker, let us see what Dwayne knows about Isaac.
Hi again.
Hi yourself. Again.
Gleaning some more useful information, because any amount of information that we can glean is pertinent.
That sax player from the C-sharps. His name was Isaac Brown. Does that mean anything to you?
No, sorry. I remember the sax player, but I never spoke to him, you know? Quiet fella. Born to play the sax. That's all I know.
In other words, Dwayne spoke only to Cecil, the frontman for the C-sharps. I wonder if Dwayne knows about whoever Mitchell is.
Do you read The New Yorker?
The New Yorker? No, not really my thing, you know?
So you've never heard of a reporter named Mitchell then?
Nope.
Looks like we're going to have to find out for ourselves.
Thanks for the help. I might be back later.
No problem.
I think we've actually might end up coming back at least once or twice because I think, while Dwayne has been helpful, we're not going to need his insights too much. And way back to the apartment we go. Now we could actually speak to Isaac over on the promenade, but something tells me that each and every one of those conversations are going to end with Joy getting bopped on the chin with the saxophone, so I actually want to spare Joey that humiliation. Once was enough. Anyway, let's try a New Yorker.
Yep, there's a listing for the New Yorker. Their main office is in Midtown.
We'll give them a call first.
Thank you for calling the New Yorker. How can I help you?
Hello, yes. I'm trying to reach a reporter named Mitchell.
Let's see now. Mitchell. We have a Joseph Mitchell on staff. Is that him?
I guess it's worth a try. Is he in?
Yes, he is. Hold, please.
He's not answering. Maybe I should go up there in person.
Interesting. So we got through, but Joseph Mitchell, since Mitchell was now his last name, refused to actually speak to us. Or maybe he is busy because, of course, reporters like everyone else would definitely be busy. But I believe that is going to be it for this episode of Let's Play Blackwell Unbound. And when we return, adventurers, it's off to the New Yorker and meet face to face with Joseph Mitchell and see why he was investigating Isaac Brown of the C Sharps and see what his connection is to all this. In any event, adventurers, I shall leave you here. As always, until next we meet.